with the new headphones of what I got set up now, we should not have that as a problem. No! Hello everybody, I am the Arkham One, and welcome back to the long-awaited continuation of Jak 3. I can't believe how long it took for me to get back into this, but you can partly blame that on me and partly blame that on having some broken pair of headphones. Rip those skull candies. I like them a lot. I really did. But I can't fix something that's completely broken. Maybe because it's my fault. I'm using all kinds of different things. Using new headphones. This is my first time finally trying out my brother's headphones that I'm going to be using temporarily until Christmas. So about next year is when I'm going to change to new headphones. So tell me what you think about the audio. I tried to mix it up a bit so it'll be better hearing for you guys. And yeah, cool stuff, cool stuff. In case you forget what happened last time we went into the volcano just because we wanted to. I think it's because Seam, the little monk boy, told us to. And well, didn't really tell us to, just mentioned it. And we decided, volcano. Hey, Daxa, you feel like taking a dip? Oh yeah, sure. Yeah, not a good idea, but we got a new power. Invisibility. This is honestly really cool, but it's just not used much. Those things are still terrifying, by the way. Goodbye. Here's the little rift, I believe was the question of the last video. I forget. I honestly forget the whole trivia thing I did in the last part. But I think that's what the question was. And the answer is rift. I'll come up with another question later on in the video to have some of you guys just participate in this series a little bit more. Also, if you are interested in watching The Forest still, I'm here to say sorry, but I'm not taking the series down, but I'm not continuing it, because it got to the point where it was more so just boring for me to play. I just couldn't play that game anymore. I played it a whole ton, and to make a series on it is really, really hard to do. This series is pretty fun, and this is to finish off a series of Jak games I've done on my channel. I may redo Jak 1 and Jak 2 because they were both live streams, and that was at a time where I kind of got lazy in a way and just didn't really want to record and edit. But now that's all aside and I'm back, and I say that I'm back, but I'm probably, after this video, I'm gonna take another 3-month break or something. Oh, I gotta be careful what I say. But yeah, I'm here. I'm here now. Not sure for how long. I'm hoping for a while. Yay, we did this! But oh no, our invincibility's gone. What we're supposed to do is use Dark Jak here. And there was a little vent portal that I went on to, like to the left over there. And we're supposed to do like a dark bomb, I think. But I don't feel like using that right now. I won't save it. So I'm gonna just use this. I love being overpowered. Gotta love it. It's kind of necessary to be overpowered in this game, I think. Because in Jak 2 was a hard game. I'm surprised that I was able to finish it in, what, 10 hours in total? I forget, really. But I'm pretty sure it was around 10. That took forever. But it was supposed to take me even longer, because some of those missions took me like an hour at most, or around an hour, let's just say, for some of those missions individually. Just one mission would have taken me an hour sometimes of how difficult they were. I was lucky to get some practice in before I did the live stream. So, yeah. Cool stuff, cool stuff. Also, since I really can't talk about what's going on here, because this platforming bit sucks. kind of unfair. You kind of have to make sure the level, and I'm also on a timer because the invisibility wears off after a little bit, and once it wears off, when I'm midway swinging, that happens. That is zappy no good. You don't want to go on that. Not good at all. That's very unfun up there, but we're not to that yet. I don't think we're going to be there. We'll have to come back later. We come back to this place like 3 or 4 times. Anyway, for next part, which will be part 6, I'm going to have a guest. He's never really appeared on the channel before. He's pretty good at commentating a little bit. He never really made more than like 3 videos on his channel before, but he's not going to continue it, so I'm not going to put a link in the description or anything unless he wants me to. But he's pretty cool. And he's a huge superhero fan, so we're most likely going to talk about superheroes the whole time and just ignore the gameplay. So, if that happens, I'm sorry. But I feel like it's time to change the series up just a little bit every now and then. Plus, next part's going to suck. Oh my gosh, that is terrifying. If you remember... Ooh, I know what to come up... Ugh. Words. English is hard. I know what to ask for a question now. I'm getting rid of a bunch of them, but I'm gonna zoom in on some of these spiders, and I want you to tell me, when's the last time we saw these spiders? I'm gonna give you a hint, it's Jak 2, but like what level or section did we see these spiders before? And they're mostly the same spiders. They like tweak their animation a bit, but they're pretty much the same. So where have we seen these spiders before? Answer in the poll in the top right, and if you get, well, words are heart. There's going to be a little poll, but if you also want to say your answer in the comment section, and if you get it right, I will pin your comment for everyone in the who's watching the video to see in the future. So I highly recommend that you answer in the comment section. So, yeah. It's gonna be fun. Side note, I always wondered, what's with these? I think this is a precursor temple, which explains the little weird oracle thing over there in the symbols of, I believe, Mar? I forget, I think it's like a little yin-yang symbol, but in Jak version. I don't know. But these things are creepy, and we don't see these things ever. These have really nothing to do. This is like little Egyptian-inspired stuff. Nothing to do with what's going on. Ooh, what we got here?
Excuses. You told me this could be done. Now make it so.
But there's so little time. The Daystar approaches. You know.
Ooh, the Daystar. What would that be? Whoa. Plot? Is that a plot I hear? Yeah. It's plot.
With those idiots in Haven. I promise you will meet your makers.
Why are the catacombs so important?
Okay. Before I go in that little beam of magical light that's phasing through the building, or temple really, I'm just gonna explain what's going on with that little cutscene, because it's not really explained much. So, Count Volger is talking to Seam to make sure they get through the catacombs, and I believe Seam somehow knows where the catacombs are. The catacombs are important, and we'll go there in like part 7 or part 8. They are pretty important, but do we know why? No. Do I know why? Yes. Am I going to spoil it? No. And Count Volger's also kind of like making sure that people in Haven don't discover the catacombs and stuff in Haven City, where we used to be in Jak 2. So, interesting plot.
Hey, it's one of those goober-eyed precursor thingies.
Oracles.
Greetings, great warrior. Your return.
I love that voice so much.
This
I need to
planet's future
figure out how to
is
do
at a
that.
critical juncture. The Dark Ones have found your world again, and fate hangs.
Oh my gosh! Is that plot I hear? More plot? Finally!
Do you have any idea what he just said?
I do.
Speak the normal language, okay?
You will need all the power you can muster to survive this terrible test.
Great one.
I can handle it.
I was talking to the Tall One. Shorty.
That's awesome.
Look into the light.
I like how much they improved dialogue.
Dax, the dark eco. It feels far away. I feel better.
Sorry for that little thing in the cutscene there. I had to pause it because I forgot to change my recording a little bit. I forgot. I used to record at like 10 minutes so I can get like footage every so often for like the Arkham montage. Link in the description for that if you're interested. It's just a bunch of clips that never been seen before, so kind of interesting, I guess, to you guys. But going back to the topic, I record at like 60 minutes each time I like press the share button twice, which is how I record using the PlayStation 4. And I forgot to set that back, so apologies for that. It's probably going to happen a second time, but hopefully I'm prepared. Why did I do that? I don't really need to. So with that, we can now hear a... Here, let me just show and not tell. Okay. Now, I took damage. Right there. You see? Damage. No, come back. Damage. Right there. And we have light eco. Right there. So... it's just another thing to make us just, you know, even more overpowered. Because we need that. We need to be more overpowered. And it gets crazier from there. I love this game. But I still believe that this game's just a little too easy in some aspects. There are some hard missions, and we're about to go on one of the, I would say, one of the hardest missions, if not the hardest mission, not regarding like stuff later in the game. Just for like the first half of the game, this is probably the hardest mission and probably the most annoying. I have to be very, very careful, and it's mostly done because I'm stupid. I only hate this mission because I'm stupid and I don't have patience, and I'm very reckless when it comes to using some of these cars. Like with the Dune Hopper, I'm pretty reckless sometimes, but I've gotten used to this because it's my most used car. But next mission, we're using the Sand Shark, and yes, it's another kind of racing mission. If you're not annoyed by those yet, you will be very, very soon. I think the bulk of the racing missions are going to be kind of done within the next... What was that? What happened? Okay. That happened. That was not supposed to happen. I gotta open my eyes. I am very tired. I had to redo everything again for like the 7th time for Jack 3. Sometimes when I feel like a recording's not good enough, I'm going to re-record the section again, which requires me to sometimes play the entire thing, the entire game, up to that point again, so I don't want to do that anymore. I went through like all the way to part 9 and scrapped all the parts because my commentary was very meh and the audio quality was barely even hearable. With the new headphones and what I got set up now, we should not have that as a problem. No! You know that thing I was saying that I'm usually not reckless with the Dune Hopper because I got a lot of practice? Well, I take that statement and I throw it out the window. Dang it! I'm gonna just cut to where I was. Hold up. Alrighty, I am back and no more dying. Please. Oh, hey, stop. I'm sorry for, I know that the visual is not perfect. This is as good as the PlayStation 4 can get for this game. This game can handle like Fortnite way better sometimes. But the frame rate for this game suddenly just drops every so often, and the visual and like the video itself, excuse me, it's not that good really. I can only record up to like 720p, and this is like 1080p, so kind of sucks. And I'm sorry about that. That is something I can't really change. I've tried to like make it look better with contrast and brightness and stuff to see make sure you guys like see better, and I'm trying to do the best I can, really. So I'm sorry that it's not perfect. I only have like 200 subscribers. Thank you, by the way, for helping me reach 200 subscribers in the first place. But I'm only at 200 subscribers, and I don't have money to get these things. I will eventually. I plan to get like a decent capture card to make sure I don't have to use this very awkward system that's not even very. It's not that good. Oh fudge. Oh, I'm not gonna have too much time to do this mission. I'm gonna just cut to get there, to Deimos's little throne room. So, see you there. Bye. Going up. Come on, come on, come on, come on. That elevator takes a little too long, but I like the little camera angles it has. Messes with the mini-map, but it's kind of cool. Let's go. What you got for me?
Attention, all people of Spargus.
Oh no.
A large storm is heading our way. Prepare the city. Jack, there are 4 wastelanders out there who
gosh,
still
I'm
have
gonna
not
hate
reported
this.
in. I want you to go out and find them. Do whatever it takes to bring them back.
We got 4 wastelanders trapped in the desert, and we're tasked to save them. Why? Because we're still proving ourselves to Deimos. So yeah. Also, if those look different from like the last part, then I'm sorry. That also has something with me to do of making sure I get back here and re-record everything. So I tried to get everything I got before, but I'm gonna forget stuff or maybe get some new stuff that I get before. So I'm sorry if that bothers anyone, but I kind of do plan for this to be 100%. I'm still kind of debating, but I'm leaning more so getting 100% on this game. So yeah, I'm not looking forward to that because some of the challenges that you have to do are tedious and very, very frustrating at most. But most of them are just tedious. I'm never really 100% in this game, so it's going to be a unique experience for me and for you. And let's just get this mission over with, so I don't get too much of a headache after this is done. Oh, wouldn't you like to see another part of using another car? Let's go! Oh! Please hurry. There we go. I kind of like this music for this mission. I don't think it ever comes back for any other missions. It's the only thing I like about this mission is the music and there's like 2 parts of this mission. The second part is much more fun. I guess fun is taking it pretty not lightly, opposite of lightly. Me can't think of word easily. No. All right. Oh, regarding the 200 subscriber milestone, which was hit like right after the rehydrated video, which is, as I'm recording, is now the 2nd most popular video, and it's been a little over 2 weeks since it's been uploaded. And I gotta say thank you guys who watched it. I really appreciate it. That I expected this video to get a bunch of views, just not this many, and how fast it gained. Sorry about that. Now, regarding the 200 subscriber milestone, there is going to be a milestone video with a huge update. Oh, I'm sorry! I didn't mean for that to happen. Pretend that didn't happen. There's going to be a huge 200 subscriber milestone update video. I say huge, but it's actually going to be pretty short because I'm using scripts for my update videos because they are so tedious. I always forget stuff, and it sounds more professional, you know? So I'm going to do that. It's going to come out, I can't really say a time because I need some art from a certain YouTuber, and I can't get that art until a little bit later. So I'm going to have to be a little patient with that. Oh, fudge. Oh, no. No, no, that's good. Oh. That's why I hate this mission. It's so dangerous. Okay. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Since I have to be a little bit patient with that, I guess you guys are forced to be patient, and I'm sorry. But it's gonna be a very important video, so I really appreciate you if you actually watch it. If you don't watch any sort of update video I do in the future, watch that one.
Thanks.
I really recommend it, and it has a little special thing at the end for those who are sick of update. Also, I would call the storm. I would call it horrible, not that. I never heard that line of dialogue before. That was kind of cool, but I do not agree with what he just said. Oh, I'm gonna get close. Go.
Nice try.
Okay. Now, as you can see, the timer has been increased by a ton. And if I can just... Oops. Nah, wrong button. Let me go to the map. It's not really that far away for 4 minutes. It kind of looks at it like it, but I can get there in like a minute, maybe less. But you're about to figure out why. This is the second part of the mission starting. So, let's go. If my car doesn't destroy itself completely by the time I get there. So yeah. Now, I guess I can talk about why I'm getting rid of the forest. Wait, I kind of did. I'll go into more detail, I guess. I personally love the game, and I plan to stream it on Twitch sometime whenever I have decent internet to do so. But until then, the series is done. Ooh, it's another dark eco crystal. Oh, we need those. Oh, serious situation. Oh no, look at this. Oh my gosh, it's crazy. Oh yeah, fake YouTuber enthusiasm right here, right now. Oh no, it's going to kill me. Ah! But to be honest, this is actually kind of cool to have a little boss. And it's it's the kind of boss that doesn't really have a little health meter, and it's kind of a lot of bosses in this game don't really have a health meter. There's some of that do, like the more important ones. I find it kind of weird because I believe Jak 2, all of his bosses had like a meter of some sort that wasn't like a chase or something. So kind of neat, I guess. But I guess in Jak and Daxter, the Recursive Legacy, they didn't really have any health meter for most of the bosses. So I guess it's fair. I'm sorry if it bothers you that I'm killing this thing in a very weird way. My controller kind of sucks, and I can't do I can't use the circle attack on this guy because the circle button is broken on this controller. Yay! Come on. Ugh, if you're claustrophobic, that little electric attack, it will get to you. I'm not claustrophobic, but it gets to me. At least I think I'm not claustrophobic. Fun fact, my only fear that I currently have is acrophobia. I am deeply afraid of heights. With that random fun fact out of the way, we destroyed the boss! Yay! I did a thing. This kind of music, I think this little song we hear a lot more in the game. So, I miss kind of the other one, but oh well. Let's hurry on back. Oh no. Just get out of my way. Thank you, you're so kind. You're so kind that you just practically let me blow you up and do the shooty on your thrusties. What the heck? What did I just say? Oh gosh. This is how you know I really am tired. I'm just coming up with random things to say at the moment. I'm sorry that my commentary is not at its best right now, but that's what happens when you spend 2.5 hours replaying this game because you didn't expect to have to redo it all. So I I'm deeply sorry. Now, I like how they make sure that it's not just an empty wasteland. So they added like a little hostile enemy that's not really even that difficult to take care of, but they're still tedious if you don't have like little boosters. If they didn't give you any sort of boost after you kill them, that would not make this worth it in the slightest. Anyway, finally got this part done after what, 2 months, 3 months? I don't know. I'm gonna put it on the screen right there. Finally. And then I'm gonna go review the footage, and turns out like the audio is horrible or something. I'm gonna have to redo this again, but I'm gonna hope it's not. So thank you all for watching, and don't forget the little trivia question: where in the world, in Jak 2 did we see those little spider creatures in the temple? Don't forget to answer that in the comment section and in the poll in the top right. I would rather you do the comment section, but it's preference really. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy Jak 3 finally being back, and let's hope I don't take another break by the time this series is over. I got all kinds of big things planned. I plan to return a couple of old series, so stay tuned for that if you're not interested in this as much. See ya next time.